that most 90% of the people who made it very big in this industry, all of them came from outside, all of them. Okay, but since 20 years, they're not outsider, but I would say there's some kind of elitist lobbies started emerging. Okay, that elitist lobby started calling themselves insider, and started calling rest of the people outsiders. Okay, so the anger and the debate post Sushant's tragic death, everything came out at that moment. So his sad demise was just an excuse for people to vent out, where they were feeling somewhere left out over the years.
Have you felt that? Have you felt that personally?
Many of the film journalists here, they ask me this, and I always say that since I have taken a different path of doing independent films and doing things which had nothing to do with the so-called insiders. It was they never wanted to be part of those films, the films that I was doing, and so I was never in clash with them, and also I never had to look for validation, for that work of mine, and they were not experts in really giving validation for that kind of work, because the work was very independent. The kind of work that I have been doing for all of these years, they were very independent or middle of the road in its nature. I was not in direct confrontation with them. Okay, but if you ask me the workshops that I take here sometime, many of the people call me for workshops. I go for the acting workshops or the theater workshops. The young ones were quite affected, and every time in the workshops, I had to tell them that, don't think about the nepotism, don't think about the insider, outsider, that will only handicap you. You guys should be skilled enough so that when you get that opportunity, that one opportunity, you hit it out of the boundary.
Yeah.
So that conversation was always there, Barkha.
Yeah.
Okay. That insecurity in people, girls and boys coming from outside, that was always there. Yeah. So that needs to be answered, rather than just creating a cacophony and creating a noise where now I don't even want to talk about it much, because everything has gone in every direction.
Yes.
So anything that you say will be it's so dicey and tricky today.